Hi there! April numbers are out and the spring real estate market is finally starting to wake up across the GTA and here in Simcoe County. Sales were actually up in April compared to last year, but the number of new listings coming onto the market has dropped. And that's important because it tells us that the market may be tightening. Now here's the interesting part. Even though there are more buyers, the prices are still lower than they were a year ago. In Simcoe County, the overall price was down around 6%, so buyers still have negotiating power. They still have choices, and conditions within an offer are the norm again. They can be more selective. Buyers, time is on your side when searching for a house. Use it. But that being said, if you've been looking for a house for weeks or months or whatever, and you haven't found anything yet that checks all your boxes, and all of a sudden a house comes along that makes your heart skip a beat, don't hesitate. Be ready to strike. Because if a house is all beautiful and flashy and you love it, there's a good chance that the next buyer that comes through is going to love it too, or the buyer that came through before you. But sellers with properly priced houses are absolutely selling. It's the ones that are unrealistic in their pricing or still stuck in 2022 that are sitting on the market for months and months. The good listings are moving. Buyers still have leverage, but that could change in a heartbeat and the shoe would be on the other foot again. We saw that in 2021, 2022, when prices pretty well took off overnight. Things could be different 6 months from now. Buyers markets or sellers markets don't last forever. In Simcoe County, there were 680 properties sold with an average price of just over $755,000, 2,284 new listings, average of 39 days on the market, and 5.9 months of inventory. There were 110 detached houses sold in Barrie, and the average price was just under $743,000. 352 new listings, 36 days on the market, and 4.6 months of inventory. 27 townhouses sold in Barrie. The average price was right around $594,000. 74 new listings, average 22 days on the market. Freehold townhouses in Barrie always sell very quickly if they're well priced, with 3.5 months of inventory. Condominium apartments sold in Barrie, there were 26. That's up quite a bit from earlier this year, and I think there was like only 11 sold in January or something like that. And the average price of those in April was $426,000. 77 new listings, still taking 65 days to sell. 65 days on the market and 7 months of inventory. Innisfil detached properties, there were 56 sold. That's a huge jump from April 2025. I remember at some points, the Innisfil detached market was in the tank last year. The average price is around $828,000. There were 195 new listings. Days on the market was 26, and the months of inventory is now sitting at 5.5. At some points last year, the months of inventory in Innisfil for a detached house was like 8 or 9 or 10%, 10 months of inventory. So the Innisfil detached market has really recovered in the past year in terms of number of sales. So there we have my April 2026 real estate market update for Barrie and Simcoe County. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.